In 1997, there was a high school quarterback in Virginia ranked ahead of Michael Vick. And college coaches were saying this guy was the best athlete they had ever seen. Now, Mike was a senior at Warwick High School, and just 10 miles away in the same district, the quarterback for Hampton was being called the best high school athlete ever. His name was Ronald Curry, and not only was he the National Player of the Year in football, he was also the National Player of the Year in basketball. So the question is, what happened to him? Now, back in high school, Curry put up numbers that looked like they came from a video game. At 6'2", Curry had almost 12,000 yards and 186 touchdowns. From his sophomore to senior year, he won 3 consecutive state championships. And as an upperclassman, he was 28-0. He was undefeated. Not only did Curry blow out Michael Vick's team 34-16, he won the state title 51-0. Many scouts and coaches agreed this was the best quarterback prospect they had ever seen. And then, right when the football season was over, he was named a McDonald's All-American on the basketball court. And not only did he win Most Valuable Player over 14 NBA players, he also won the dunk contest. It looked like Curry was the next Deion or Bo Jackson. He was on top of the world. But when it came time for Ronald to choose a college, he made a bad decision. See, heading into his senior year, Curry was committed to UVA just to play football. And Michael Vick was committed to Virginia Tech. But because he had such an incredible senior basketball season, he switched to UNC so he could play both basketball and football. Now in '98, as a freshman, Curry was the starting quarterback for the Tar Heels. He had an up and down season, finishing the year with under 1,000 passing yards. However, he did finish the season winning Most Valuable Player of the Vegas Bowl. Unfortunately, though, Curry then hit some adversity. As a freshman on the basketball team, Curry struggled to get playing time. He didn't look like the same player he was in high school, which makes sense because not only did he have to gain weight for football, he never got any time to rest after the season ended. And then to make matters worse, he ruptured his Achilles early on in his sophomore football season. This was a devastating setback. But Curry refused to give up, and this was just the beginning of his story. Over the next couple years, Curry went on to break UNC's records in passing yards, total offense. He was North Carolina's starting point guard as a junior when they were #1 in the country. And even though he split time at quarterback as a senior, he won Most Valuable Player of the Peach Bowl in his last game, beating Auburn, and he also defeated #6 Florida State. Curry then decided to skip his senior basketball season and declare for the 2002 NFL Draft. He was drafted by the Raiders in the 7th round, but he didn't play quarterback in the NFL. When Curry got to the pros, he switched to wide receiver. He had 3 seasons with over 650 yards, and he ended up earning himself a $20 million contract. Today, he's the quarterback coach for the Buffalo Bills, and Michael Vick has said many times, if Curry quit basketball after high school and only focused on football, he would have become an NFL superstar. Now, to hear more untold stories like this, just drop me a follow.